everybody. I got a different hair thing today. I just, hair's hard today.
And I'm cutting out my other stencil because Caleb took the one I cut.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really sweet.
Yeah. Anyway, hi everybody. It's Tuesday. This is the day that things get tweaked, so start tweaking things.
I'm tweaking it right now with this stencil. And I don't know, maybe this is instructive. I don't know. I told Mariah I really wanted to have this done, but we got into a big discussion, and you know how things go.
She's had a lot of coffee today, so warning.
Yeah, I'm kind of shaky.
I told her. I was like, kind of bringing the intensity today. Anyway, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah. I'm not even on.
And together,
blank.
we are PM Artist Studio. Guess what? Even if you don't have it going on over there, we are going on to the internets.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we're an Arty friendly bunch of folks. And by you saying hello over there, I can say hello to you because that's how it's done. If you're watching in the replay, we love you just the same. We really, really do. What I ask of all of you is a thumbsy upsies, if you would, please and thank you. If you're new to the stream and the channel, hang out for a minute, but please subscribe. One of these days we'll hit 100,000 subscribers. I will get a trophy, and then there will be a big old party. And that is just,
and
I'm putting out to the universe. We're just going to keep talking about it. And just think that the faster we get there, the quicker I'll shut up about it.
I'm ready for that.
We got a little ways to go. We need something to go viral. All right, let me pop out this chat.
Well, we need to do the tic-tac or the
I am not
instant.
No, we are not tic-tacking.
Remember Mimi used to carry those in
Yes,
her
the
purse.
orange ones. I love the orange ones so much. So much. All right, y'all. Now that I got my thing. Okay, wait. Now I'm going to turn this to live chat. Sorry, I was a little behind on the popping out things. My baby came up here.
Yeah, picture day today. Hey, tell them about the dress. That dress.
And I was actually really surprised that she had picked out to wear the dress, but she did.
I kind of was too.
But then she was like, "I really like to wear some clothes underneath because then I can take the dress off." And I'm like, "Fair enough, I get it, whatever." And so, she said that half the day she wore it as a skirt. So
she just it was ribbed
rolled
up
it
here,
down,
so she could just
that
cracked me up. I just love that.
Yeah. All right, let's say hello to everybody. We got a Seminole Mind. That is Sue. Ann is here. That's Ann Cartwright. That's Ann from Illinois.
Okay.
Hey, Ann. Art Carries by MW. That's Miriam. Becky's here. Carl. That's Kathy. Christy Hartman. Cookie Wookie. That's Mo. Darcy Eddie. Handy Scandy. That's Nancy. Happy to see you, Nancy. Healing is Recycling. That is Liz. Jenny. Jay. Jennifer's Dog's Life, Jenny Roberts Day, Joanne, okay, we got Joanne Price, we got Joanne Weber, Justin's back, love it, Carla's here, Lizette, Margie, Patricia C, we got your package, oh my gosh.
I've got it.
I know, and talk about I told her, I said, that fish is mine.
And hey, and listen to this, I'm going to actually.
Okay, hold on, let me finish saying hello to everybody because we're almost done. Paula, Panka, Ricky Nordmeyer, Sophia, Seeger's here, SWL, that is Sherry. Sophia popped in there. I know some other folks like Michelle with 1L popped in there. Let me know if I missed you. Give me some extra pinky hello hands like Cynthia did. And I will get you helloed. Hello, Cynthia. Okay, so talk about, all right, yes, we've gotten some fabulous Happy Mail lately. I have Happy Mail from Darcy that I need to show, but I'm going to kind of wrap that into the thing that her and I and Eddie are doing, which is probably going to be more like a couple weeks from now, because this coming Monday will be the first Monday of October for me. So, we'll do the postcard thing with the color combo. Haven't really totally figured that one out yet. I do love the colors, though. I'm very excited. So tomorrow is the 1st. So lots of things I'll be rolling out over there. Makers. That's the Makers Mixed Media Art and Arts Facebook group. Hello to Tina and hello to Mixed Media Mess. That's Lori. And hey,
Oh,
Estella.
I see Estella there.
All right. And Pinky Pillow. Oh, and Graham's here. And CK Art. That's Colleen. Hello. Woo. Man, a packed house today. Thumbsy upsies, y'all. Please. Thank you. Right now is fabulous because we just got started and then it lets other people know things. Okay, so Makers of Mixed Media Art Artists Facebook group. If you're not a part of it, kind of missing out, but we get it. But that is where the things happen, like the swaps. And then the collage prompts. Addie's got a new one coming out. And then the color combo will be posted over there. And then you can get the little postcard and all the things. I'm also, once Caleb has the information, he's supposed to be doing a little video. I have given him a to-do list.
Yeah.
Because that's how I roll. On things to do. Once he has that, then I will post that video across the social media so you guys can get a better overview of the challenge that was put out yesterday. If you weren't here yesterday, Caleb was here and he debuted his new stencils, which are in the shop right now. That's Liquid Layers. And he put out a challenge to y'all. So you can go watch that towards at the very end is when he talks about it. But otherwise, I am going to post more information. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of time. We're going to like have that go into the end of the year and, you know, then do a big giveaway at the, you know, first of the year. That's kind of the basics of it.
I think that's great because, you
Gives
know,
people time.
I told Mariah, I said, you know how I work. It takes me a long time. And I want to, Monroe, I want to address the fact that I have started my bookmarks. I'm going to show you in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just have to I get into it and right now I've been into my funky junky stuff. I mean, that's really
Funky Junkie's done.
Funky Junkie has absolutely
Hello, Ellen. Hey, Jessie.
It's just been my focus. But I have kind of some of the stuff that I had left over from Funky Junkie went into some of the
Acme, you rock.
And you watched me do the watercolor. Now I've got stamping on it. I'm going to show you the progress so far. I mean, it's not
right
like really great, but it's the best I can do for right
now. Oh yeah, here, let me.
What?
Well, because I think I had it up a little higher because of Caleb. I mean, he's very tall, so.
Yeah, I know. He's like a head taller.
Is that better? That should be better.
What? It was in my face?
No, it was just a little too far back, and then, like, you know.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think so.
Okay.
Got to be better.
Okay.
Hello, Ingrid.
So.
Hi, Lorraine. Do we need to go topside?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to move along because I've got a lot to do today. Very excited about Caleb's stencils. You don't know. It just.
I just bumped that. I'm going to bring this down.
Oh. I'm waiting for it to up. That might be a little bit much. So then it gets kind of judgy on my. And it's wonky.
Yeah, I know. Do you want me to fix it? Okay, hold on. I gotta move things, and then I gotta move my mic.
I think it's okay. Hey, whoa.
There.
Okay. Pardon me. Okay, so I know this was kind of weird. Okay, this is the stuff that came from Patty. And I have a little story about Patty. When I was in junior high school, Patty Duke did.
Is that why there's so many of y'all?
I don't know, maybe.
Patricia's.
But, you know, it was what was the name of the show?
My Two Sons or something like that?
No. This is she played her twin. They were twins, but they were like opposites and whatever. But yeah. Patty Duke was big back in when I was in junior high.
Mm-hmm.
And so I suddenly decided that's who I was going to be. And so I just started signing all of my papers that way. So I had an identity change when I was in junior high, and then later on went back to, yeah.
Yeah, and then you were Trish for a while. And
yeah.
Trishy.
And, you know, it's just one of those things. Okay, so these are so cool. All of them are just absolutely stunning, and I can't wait. I really wanted to mess around with my beads, but when I mess around with my beads, I have to have this table back here cleared off. because I have the surface covered up with different choices in beads. So I couldn't do that and take care of my business as
it was the
needed.
Patty Duke show.
Patty Duke, thank you. Yes, I'm sure that some of you watched that. But anyway, I identified with her for whatever reason. Probably because she was schizophrenic. Okay, so these came from Patty. Wonderful little glass copper bicones. Some lamp worked. And I have to take these out and show you because you can't really appreciate them in the bag.
Oh, and I know. So Joanne asked a question. She asked, what do you do when a stencil is no longer sticky?
What?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
What do you mean, girl?
I don't think you want your stencil sticky. If it's sticky, it probably still has some.
Well.
Yeah, you need to explain that.
Yeah, we need more information.
Iridescent leaves. Okay, I have some of these that are slightly smaller. Can't wait to start working with those. I didn't put these away in their proper spot. And here's some little faux tiger eye.
Great little beads.
Great little beads. Great little beads. And here's the articulated fish, which Patty, she came in. Can you see the head pins there? And fixed it because I guess it was not, it had lost some of its articulation. Happens. But what I want to do.
This is my fish.
This is Mariah's fish. And if she's really nice to me, I'm going to come in and dangle little crystals or pearls.
Oh, I love it.
Off of.
Yes.
But I'm going to need you to order some. The head pins that we ordered the other day are, number one, too long.
Okay.
And they're too fat.
Okay.
So we need some smaller ones to put on there.
Size matters, y'all.
Yeah. And I will discuss with you whether you want pearls or, the crystals.
I think crystals. I just feel like that's more fishy.
Well, and it's got to
bling.
Eye.
Yeah.
And simulates fish scales.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or like laying eggs or just being fabulous and
then
fishy.
We'll have to talk about what kind of colors that you want.
Rainbow.
Rainbow, of course. Okay, it could be a rainbow fish. Rainbow trout. There you go.
And then she gave us like all this different. Oh, I have looked up. In fact, I got ideas about my fish book. And a big thank you to Patricia because I had no idea. And I'm just like, well, of course I don't because, we live in America. And it's just, I'm sorry. We just don't we don't get out past our own selves much.
Yeah.
Anyway, she gave us some information regarding the sardine stuff, which I'm going to include in my book. So I'm just giving a little teaser there because I need to learn more and I want to put some of that information in my book. She sent me more pictures, or not pictures, but some stickers and some other things. So super pumped about that. Thank you.
And I love pins. Did I get that on in the right place? I don't have.
Yes, she loves pins so much, okay. And she loves bug pins.
Is that good?
Yes, right here, there.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I wanted to put it on because I think it goes really well with my,
Oh, and Izzy hung her thing up in her room already. I was like, why are the blinds open in here? Because you can see right over to the neighbors, and she hung her thing up in the window. She loved it.
Yeah, it was very cool. Very cool. So. Muchas gracias. And anyway, all right, now we're going to talk about that.
Don't lose my fish.
I won't.
Okay.
I'm as soon as you get me the head pins, I will add the crystals. Okay, so I dug this out of the trash can today, and as Mariah said, I didn't open that, and I said, I understand that. My husband did, and put the oranges out on the counter. He just attacks things like,
a bear.
Badger digging a hole in the side of the canal. Anyhow, and I wanted to talk about, because one of the things that is important that Caleb identified as being important to him was texture. So I told him, I said, this is wonderful, because what you can do is you can take this and put it underneath. Don't wear your bracelets because they get caught in the net. Put this underneath tissue or sandwich it between 2 layers of tissue or the rice papers. And that's the way that you can get some texture without having to deal with, because it's kind of hard to stick down.
Yeah.
Remember when I did the pardon me, the pockets in the tree book.
Yeah.
We discovered that. And we had to have some alterations to the...
some extra sticking.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting rid of this because let me tell you what. Gel printing with this stuff is not a very good idea unless you've got
all that.
Yeah, because those little things have a tendency to collect on your brayer and...
Gum up the works.
Gum up the works. You have little, divots. Okay, well, I was...
Oh, and yes, Joanne, they have given you some... Okay, good. You got the info. Perfect. Yeah, I think that should fix whatever, whether it's your stencil or it's the plate, those two things, cleaning your stencil and then conditioning your plate should fix your lack of sticky.
Okay, now see, it needs to be up a little bit more.
I'll move it up a little more.
Oh, bless your heart. I'm not allowed to touch that, by the way.
Really is. And then did you see me, like, when Caleb wanted to touch? I was like, I don't know about that.
Okay. I'm waiting for it to show up in its reality there.
Oh, sorry, I can't do it with that hand very well.
You need to move it back. Ah, okay, now if you straighten it out, it'll be good.
I do look at it while I'm moving it. Like, I look at it and screen over here.
Good. Okay, that's lovely. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, so, talking about... And this is why I was really irked at Mariah, because the thing that she threw away was like this. And I like this one because...
Oh, hello, Nancy Lee.
Who?
Nancy Lee. I don't know if it's Nancy Lee or if it's Nancy Lee, but it's all together, so I'm assuming it's Nancy Lee.
Art Sky?
Yeah, and she's not new because I've seen her in the comments before, but I'm happy that you're here at Alive.
Yeah. Okay, so this stuff is awesome. And this comes... and usually it's the bag and it's only on one side.
That's the potatoes.
No. Big bag lemons from Costco.
Oh, the one I threw away?
Yes. And I'm almost out of it. In fact, I just have one little sliver left after this. Okay, well, y'all watched me do this and where all this came from and whatnot. We don't need to talk about that. Anymore. But here's what I did over here, because I wanted a quote, but my quote, I had to add some paper around the edge because it didn't completely cover up my coat. My quote at the bottom, it stuck out a little bit on one end, so I had to come in and add a little bit more paper around the edge.
Have you been adding more rodents and frogs and things to your roast beef?
But here, I thought this was a great quote to use.
Oh, it's the
Coochie Sabishi. Eating because your mouth is lonely. There you go.
And it gets better every time.
I thought it was just great. And here's a pups. And it's a pups on both sides. So
Cheryl wanted to know, how did you attach it to the paper?
I sandwiched it between two pups.
Yeah, you basically got to build a little hinge for it.
Yeah, see here it is. It's still kind of getting used to its, and I might need to add a little bit more glue to it.
Resistance is futile.
Anyhow, I thought it was really great to kind of, have that little screen over that, and I thought that was interesting. And I've got plans for the back here because it doesn't have anything. We can't have that.
That's right.
That's unacceptable. And all right, so I kind of thought, remember...
Caleb is, he is 17. He will be 18 years old in just 10 days. His birthday's this October. He's like me. He's a Libra. I think it's, yeah. I'd still be a Libra.
Okay, so here's a little, and I just put this on here because I thought it was kind of, it looked cool. Broke that up. And I dulled out this with some of my washout with a Van Dyke brown hue base, and I'm saying that very loosely.
Yeah.
Then I took my
that was what was in the bottle at one point in time.
Yeah, took my pups and went around the edge here, but I came back in with this because I wanted to, this would be opening up like you see it just here. And I thought that looked really cool. I was going to have some kind and do something with mask and that kind of creepy looking ghosty thing there, but I was just real.
I just think the paper's really cool like that.
I do too. So
and it's sort of a
here's a wolf.
And it kind of trips me out because it's like I thought that you had stacked the paper that like you don't know where to you don't know
where to grab in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was intentional. Like so I cut off edges, and when I cut off, I glued in.
Hey, Lynn.
And you know how I am. I don't cut that. I just feel like I'm,
Yeah.
Yeah, tearing it with my teeth or something.
Chomping.
And I had to put this on the back because it leached through.
Hey, great. I need to send you videos.
And this is Anne from Illinois. It's paper, which I used as my hinge here. Then I had to come in and I added more turquoise with the woodies and my Derwents. Then this is a piece I cut off, so I added that right there because it really looks.
Yeah.
And it makes a relationship between this side and this side.
I love that so much.
I knew this is kind of Mariah's.
I did. I think what she's referring to is back in the day when I was, working for Printables, and I built this catalog, and it was very impressive. And number one, also I think it drove the printers crazy, which as it should, because it was a binding nightmare. Because it had a stacked interior, so the pages you had to
line up like this.
Well, yeah, and every page was kind of different. So, and how I laid it out in InDesign, I had guides because you would make the whole thing as big as it was big, but you had to make sure that and in the different spreads and how it collated together.
Yeah.
Let's just say that I made lots of little demo ones because I have to see it in real life, number the pages, and then know how they're going to go together because I can't do that,
Oh, look, here's a little bit. This is what I do with my little bits that
just glue it down somewhere.
Up, like this, because this is the kind of little bit that, it goes down on the floor and gets sucked up because it's minuscule.
Mm-hmm.
But it just,
hey, Sandy.
I
know. I think that too every time, Eddie.
Now look how purposeful that looks. Okay, so anyhow, and this is really crazy. You know that thing where they have the duck and the I don't know, duck and a woman, where some people see the duck, some people see the woman. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, here we have a rabbit dog.
It's a dog. I said it was dog. I was like, did you know that looked like a dog?
I know, but if you look at it here's the rabbit.
Hold it up.
There's the ear.
Yeah, hold up in the technology. So it's so cute. I see though you did add an eyeball and a nose.
I did. After you said that.
Because it's like, oh, the dog.
And here's a bit that I found, and here's a bit that I found, and just went ahead and glued it down. Mm-hmm. And I think the rest of this is just, except I did go in. This page was all white.
Can't have that.
I can't have that. I've got some others back over there I need to address.
Tending to.
And I did a little bit here, but the paper got so wet. Can you see what it was starting to do? So I kind of backed off. I'll have to come back and hit that again.
And she says that your book is terrific, and she is proud to have some of her papers in there, and she also loves my book as well.
Thank you. And thank you for the papers. Yeah. Okay, so this is really funny. I came downstairs and showed this to Mariah, what I was doing here. And she was leafing through it and whatnot. And I even forgot that this...
She had another page. I was like, hey, is this... Should I pull on this?
Because it was stuck shut. Because I glued down the hands a little heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So I found this really great quote. And I want you to know, here's my wawing.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't waw long enough to make it really... glossy.
Well, no, and I don't know that you chose the right stuff. That's really what it comes down to.
Oh. Well, it was, I wanted the blue to remain, so I did the clear.
I know, but it has clear, shimmer in it, and that's why you went shimmery like that.
Well, I did that because I was trying to wait for it to dry, and I waited for like 15 minutes, and it wasn't dry, and I needed to glue it down.
See, you chose clear sparkle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which is gonna...
It's gonna look like that. That's the way it looks.
Yes.
Okay, good deal. I didn't muss it up.
Although, did y'all see that, like, I did this to all of my things, so I know.
Okay, so then when I was stamping off, I stamped off on the envelope that had the rest of the remnant papers on it, and it dried really fast. So then I could glue it down, and then I went in and I color pencil and painted on that.
Hi, Rosemary.
I started off with this, and it was the wrong color.
Oh, Lizette's now inspired to make a Momogami book.
Oh.
She's going to use the Momogami papers.
Yeah. So here's my quote. The hands that help are better than the lips that pray. Robert Ingersoll. And it kind of references what, everybody's saying always after school shootings or something, they're sending thoughts and prayers. And it just kind of makes me kind of throw up in the back of my throat a little bit.
Yeah, we need to do something.
Seriously, if those thoughts and prayers are working, I think we would have fewer of those.
Yeah.
And yeah, thoughts and prayers are great, but I think that you need to do something. Okay, so and then on this side. Okay, I was not happy with this.
I love this so much.
Because I felt like it looked a little bit unfinished compared to some of the other pages. So then I came in with my pups, and I glued those down. And now I'm working on this. This is not finished. It's a work in progress. So that it kind of had more of a feeling that this was a complete spread here rather than, okay, this is this half and this is this half. Because when you're seeing them together like this, I think that needs to happen.
Yes.
And to that, so there's lots of pencil work here. There's glued down pups. There's, what else did I use here? Just the wash to get rid of the...
I remember this all started out because we went to the art camp, and our dear friend Mary Thomas hooked us up with these junk journal making packets.
Yes.
And then, of course, Peace has expanded down into a volume set of a sort of, Trapper Keeper book. I love that, Trapper Keeper book. That came up yesterday.
And the whole thing about it is I've got pages here that I can still do things with, and come in and, futz about.
Well, it's so great because, we need to go through the things that Patricia sent, Patty, because I think some other things would be really great, and just go ahead and put them in there.
Okay.
Because the already fussy cut stuff, that's fantastic.
I really would like to have some fussy cutting done by somebody other than myself, because I really suck at it. Okay, so I think that's it. Now I'm going to show you what I'm presently... Oh, here. I have to show you the blotter. I'll bring this back over here because this is kind of...
Exactly, Lizette. Yes, exactly.
Here's my color changing. I started off...
I was wondering what I was... I did not say anything.
It's a piece
but I knew some things that had gone on.
I used a piece of... Yasumoto, I can't remember which one it was. But I put it down on the back of my Cricut mat thing here. Oh, and I did remember the pig quote where I had it in two places? Because I forgot that I'd put it down there. Well, I've gessoed it out so I can put another quote down.
Okay, can't happen.
And I haven't decided what quote. But now I do have a quote for this page. Okay, here.
Yeah.
It's one of these. It's either the Asagami or the sketchbook paper on this little hooty doody thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so proud of my first drawing there. So, you know how blank pages, well, this is this page. Belief gets in the way of learning. I love that, Robert. And look twice before crossing it. Marsha Markle said that, but I think originally this was a Louisa May Alcott.
I can't remember, and I think I Googled it, but it was like, it was more like, when somebody paraphrases.
Paraphrases. Okay, and you can see, and this is where it's going to come in really handy, because I'm going to take some of the paper that Anne from Illinois sent me. Because see what happens here? I don't want that to show.
Right.
Because I want you to be able to.
I love that you are really taking care and paying attention to these little details.
I think that this is the essence of what makes art and craft. And I have this. I look.
You are honing in.
I am.
Yeah.
And you are partially responsible for that because I'm not I'm not a micro detail person. I'm a slap it on and move on kind of person. So I found these quotes about hands. All right. And my problem with this is it's just so sexist.
This is her thing today.
It is. This is what got fired up. And then I found some other stuff. Okay. And I want you, when I say he, I want you to say he, she, okay, in your brain.
Okay.
Will you do that for me? Okay. He who works with his hands is a laborer. He who works with his hands and his head is a craftsman. He who works with his hands and his head and his heart is an artist. Now, they said it was Louis Nizer, or Louis.
Well, and you could change it to those who work.
Yes.
With their hands.
Are laborers.
Yeah, so whenever you put in your book, you should do that and just say
Yes.
For more inclusion.
I definitely think that. But I didn't have, I thought about that because I've got enough room there to do it on the back of this.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the other quote that I really liked. And it when I said it, it was like, okay, this is how I feel about sitting across from Mariah and our back and forth dialogue. I don't know where my road is going, but I know that I walk better when I hold your hand.
Good God. She just got me. Love you.
Okay, you can read that. But this was also attributed to St. Francis of Assisi. So it's an old quote, but I think it's so, it really explains it, you know, when we talk about art and craft. And I think when you say it with his hands, his head, and his heart.
Yeah, I love that. And and it goes really well there. And
it does. Now, the other thing that, you know, the whole idea with road is I thought about dragging out the Paris streets.
Oh, vintage Paris map.
Vintage Paris map and putting that very, you know, in a low contrast.
Okay.
Behind that. But anyway, that's where I'm going with this, and that's what I'm working on. Okay? And this was my blotting. Look, you can even see the words blotting. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't just a one blot situation. No. It was multiple. I mean, I really saturated that sucker.
Yeah.
And then when I changed, and it did absorb some of it, but I was really thankful that some of it, you know, the word, it got a little blurry.
But I think it fits the look of everything.
I think it does. It doesn't disturb me.
Right.
That people kind of have to work. And I had to open, I filled up one whole book of quotes. So this is my book numero.
She gave one of those to Caleb today, too. Which was sweet. We need to get another set of those.
We sure do. Because
the baby's hard on them as well.
And, you know, and she just does.
She abuses them.
Stupid stuff to them.
She'll stick one thing in, she'll draw on one paper, and then it's like, oh no, because she was trying to do something else the other day, and I said, well, here's one that you've already started. She says, no, I need a new one.
And I love that baby, but sometimes I want to just reach up and smack her. I told her that. I
do tell her that she needs to be bonked, and that if she was born at any other time in history, that she would be bonked.
Well, I have smacked her on the butt before.
Oh, I know, just a little tap. Well, it hurts her feelings just the same.
It really does, and it's and she did get us when she was like 2.5. We used to go for our walks, and I couldn't walk as fast as she could run her little legs, and we always cross the street down here where like 2 houses over where you go on the diagonal. And I had hollered to her, Izzy, wait for me to cross the street. And she didn't listen. So when I caught up to her, I gave her a good swat on the butt, and it just killed her. She remembered it for a long, long time. And I said,
probably still does.
I said, do you know what it would have been like? I have to go home carrying your limp little body in my hands and your mother and your father looking at me. I said, I'd probably just have to kill myself.
Yeah.
And that, yeah.
It's just also having those conversations.
Yeah. I don't know that you should have those, but I don't. I think we're too careful with what children need to know. And that article I sent you about.
I don't know. I waffle about it. I think that there's ways to, snap at them. And
well, here's the other thing. And the other
thing
thing
it depends on the kid.
Informing your children about the dangers that are out there in the world. I think that's your responsibility as a parent. You should do that because otherwise you're being negligent.
Yeah.
There are realities. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Monroe, is he here today?
No.
Monroe, this is my start. Okay, so
These are the bookmarks, y'all.
On this one, I didn't add any stamping. And here's my leftover edges from some of my my papers that in the book over there. But this is just how I start. Okay. So then these will be cut into 2-inch, because that's what they told me.
Hey, Karen.
2-inch bookmarks. I just think there's so many interesting things on here. Pardon me. Okay, so that's where I'm going with that. Now I did.
Sandy, your browser may have needed to be updated, and maybe that's what it did when once you restarted it. Did the thing that does happen?
Okay, so I've got these other, and I love this
y'all.
Orange stuff here, and I want to use some of this orange stuff somehow. Don't know how yet. And then, I'm just sitting here when I kind of ran out of things to do and cut up my strips of my, this is what I do.
Yeah.
Other people.
And then there's going to be a bag that this goes in.
And I might be even,
for later.
See, I've got some more little pieces here. Didn't throw those away. You got to make sure you've covered those up because the air conditioner will
floof them away.
And another little piece is not, big, but, and I have this down here because it's quite weighty. It has lots of layers on it. That might be something I use.
Yeah.
Then I have, I don't know what that's doing in there. I was looking for that the other day. It got stuck to the back of that thing.
That's
Look at how interesting that is.
Yeah.
We'll keep that out and maybe do something. Okay, here's another one of my papers that I prepared, did the watercolor business on, and then I came back in and did the stamping with the Juniper Mist. Man, I love this color. I'm all about this. We'll probably
need a re-inker for that one. I'll put that in the.
And I love the juiciness of this.
Yeah,
because you don't have to sometimes my arm gets tired of
I know, and then I'm like, should I put, do you need to re-ink it some more?
But then I always, and see, I've got these 2 lips over here that I could go ahead and cut out and use, and I need to go ahead and just put those over here.
Just put those, save those for later.
Save those for later. Get a new sheet here. And anyway, Juniper Mist is a good one. But you want to make sure that, you're pretty much done with it. And then I went over it with,
bubble wrap
transparent red iron oxide. I mean, y'all know my penchant for that. But look at these cool. I mean, I just really, really
very pleased with this.
Very pleased with that. Now, this is the other one that I think. Now I use spruce on this.
This reminds me of some bathroom wallpaper.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I got to get away from that. But don't worry, I'll muck it up so that it's not wallpapery.
Yeah.
Kind of business. I don't know yet, but I did add a layer of the almost transparent pink here.
I love this mix.
To fix the watercolor and the stamping ink.
Yeah.
And then I can do other things to it. Okay, so that's the status.
Hey, Christy Hartman.
That is the status of the bookmark.
Oh, Christy Hartman, she ordered Juniper Mist. You are an enabler. Well, blame it on Sonia. It's her fault. She started it.
The Juniper Mist is great, but you also
I am going to
that spruce is that green is awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to order some of the more happy slappy colors. The color mix we have are like right up P's alley.
Okay, so I have these little cut-offs here.
It's on bamboo.
That from the funky junkie
leftovers. I did. I kept those.
And really, what I thought, I would just throw those in as because they don't qualify for. I don't know.
You might be able to collage those on and piece them.
I might be able to put them on another piece.
Yeah.
Because they're not 2 inches; they're only like 1.5. But I could put them on another piece of paper, and they would measure up. Always shoving.
Oh, show the stamp pad one more time. It's is it Christine Poole or
Catherine?
Catherine. Sorry, there we go.
Catherine
Pooler. Just website.
Creativity grows here. Catherine Pooler Design.
And let me tell you, their marketing material is fabulous. And if you place an order with them, tell them that you heard about them from here. And
yeah.
Sonia sent us stuff, and you want to tell them the whole story.
So I've got all that going on now. I mean to tell you that yesterday was just. We're gonna see how this.
They're really great inks. I'm very impressed.
Look at that. Oh, that is going to be so good.
See, that's why it was stuck to the bottom. It was just meant to be.
Meant to be.
All right.
One must accept those things. All right, now to that extent.
Oh, if you love those cutoffs. All right, I have another thing here.
Oh,
so as kind of a celebration, we're done with the funky junkie, and then all of those cool, because everybody was really excited about all of the papers, and it has been requested before regarding our papers. I was like, all right, I'm just going to kind of, put these together as a set. So I took the half sheets that, because, she only needed part of it for her journal. Half of those have gone off to another Arty friend. Might know more about that later. To be determined. And then the other part went off to Margie, because she requested some papers the other day, and I was like, hey. Yeah. So Margie has some originals. The other ones are off to somebody else. And then this ended up in a set. I've scanned them if you want to show the pages. Please keep in mind that this was printed on using the Epson Eco printer. This is 32-pound hammer mill, so pretty good paper. And on just the regular settings. I'm quite pleased with them.
I am too. And I told Mariah, I said, even though a lot of this I had come in and hand colored.
Yeah, after
she had scanned it.
Yeah, so the one that you see on her journal had further alteration.
Further alterations. Let me just grab it. And I apologized for that. So you can see. But here's the thing. You can do your own colors. Maybe you would like yours to all be yellow. Or maybe you'd like them to be a lighter color of whatever. That's, I love that aspect. You can gel plate over it.
Great starter pieces. But then if you aren't into gel printing, or maybe you're starting out gel printing and you want to still have that layered effect. This is hey, already 2 or 3 or maybe, 5 layers.
Yeah,
some of these had a lot.
I think this one was great because it really captures that essence of it. And
you should actually show some today. Why don't you print over them just to show folks that they are lots of fun to play with.
They really are.
I'm trying to sell y'all some printables.
All right, let's just keep that one out. This one right here, because it's light enough that really we can do some other things to it, and I think it will be. All right, I'll hand you those back, Mariah. And here we go. Okay, so we've got these are going to be used with, and this is what I thought immediately when I saw Caleb's, and if I had time, we could have gone through all of the brayer-offs and the, kind of prints, and Caleb could have printed over them. But I thought it was just great how the stream went without any priors. Because I really thought about making just plain backgrounds for him to go, then print over. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to see where he's going with this and listen to his vision.
Hello, Michelle.
Anyway, that's a good
welcome,
one.
welcome. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an arty-friendly bunch of folks. Best chat in town, I'm telling y'all.
Absolutely. I mean, the information that you get here is just like stellar.
If you would give those thumbsy upsies, please,
okay,
and thank
that's another
you.
good one. This is a wonderful one. And the reason this is because number one's monochromatic. So, I mean, you can go anywhere on this.
So if y'all are referring to the challenge that Caleb put out yesterday, you can go back to yesterday's stream, go to probably like the last 5 to 10 minutes. We kind of went through the basics of it, but please keep in mind, we were going to put more information out. It's just getting started. You're not missing out on anything. We're going to run it all the way to basically December 25th. That's Christmas, right?
Yeah.
So you have up until Christmas Day.
Okay, bringing this one in, and you know, the little areas here, I will say, you need to be very cognizant when you're using this stencil.
It will clog up.
They will clog up, and especially if you're using, this would be a better one to use for a long haul because it doesn't have any teeny tiny places that get clogged up.
Yeah.
Okay? Because that was mentioned, and I thought that was, you know. Okay, I am handing this off to Mariah because it's just, these are just so her colors and so not mine. And you know what I would do with this? You wouldn't be able to recognize it because it would turn...
I probably do that, Jenny.
Brown.
Send me an email. Remind me, because I'll get downstairs and I'll totally forget. And I'll add it as a drop-down option on that listing.
What are you talking about?
She wants an A4 version of the printables. And I used to do that with all the sets, but like it was kind of like one of those things.
Oh, I don't know even.
It wasn't
that A4 and A5 and you know, Highway 64. I don't know what that means. All right, so this one, you hearing that?
That's an original.
That tells you this is not a good candidate because those little places right there, they're gonna get lost in the ridges.
Well, there you go. Eggnog and finishing out your challenge prints.
Oh, I do love eggnog.
We do love some eggnog. I'm having eggnog this year. I didn't, you know, we were all, you know, high on the keto last year and whatnot. I've given that up right now. Got a lot of feels. I like to eat my feelings. So eggnog might be part of that this year. The festivities.
I'm putting that over there. I'm just really, you know, I love this so much like it is that I'm really not quite ready to take a chance.
On me.
I'm not ready to take a chance on that one. I really...
Please don't mess that one. Don't touch that one. Just don't.
And I like this one.
I do too.
I like this one. Just
it.
like it is. I think this needs something light on it.
Perhaps, yes.
This one's not finished, but it is very cool. So, and I don't know what to do with it yet, so I'm going to put that in there. This needs... more. This just went really, I mean, even for me, dark. That needs more. I kind of really like that old world feel of this.
Well, no, and it really has that feeling of the screen prints of, you know, or the, like, what am I trying to say?
Posters.
Yes.
That quality to it. I agree, and I'm not doing anything to that right now. That's staying as is. Okay, again, monochromatic. Oh, here, this is my to keep. Not doing anything because I don't know what to do with them. If you don't immediately have a sense of, okay, this is what I want to do, put it aside and wait for another day. Monochromatic, that will be lovely. I'm totally excited about that. I really kind of like this brown. This is the Herculon couch business. Okay, two of those.
Herculon.
That are, you know, friends.
They are friends.
And you know, at a brownie stage, I'm just really
I kind of like those.
yeah.
Just saying.
This needs something else, but again, here we have some ridgy business going on. You need to use the fatter stencil. This is just boring. I think this is a very elegant.
That one's okay.
I don't know what to do with it, so we're leaving it like it is.
Okay.
I like this one. This one needs work.
No, it doesn't.
I know that this is just like makes you think of leprechauns. That's okay.
Yeah, it's feeling very.
I don't know what to do with that yet because I really do.
We'll deal with that in March.
Yeah. I'm mixed about that. Okay, this is definitely. I probably have way more than I probably. This is.
Yeah.
And this stencil here is one of the ones that I used for this.
Mm-hmm. That's fabulous.
I know. It really is, and it's so I'm going to keep those aside because I don't really feel like that right now. Well, it doesn't matter what you do, that's going to be better. I really love the little hootie doos there, but I think this would be a great one for that. This one.
I love that. The bubbles look fabulous.
I really, yeah, and I'm not doing anything to this yet because I do. This area right in here is so good. This is just awful and needs work.
Yeah.
This is probably.
This is okay, but could use some.
And I really see how this feel of this.
Yes.
I mean, you know, you couldn't have made that up. Did I actually already? No, I didn't. And that's another one.
Hootie doos. Yeah.
Okay, look at that. Look at that. And, you know,
All right, Cheryl.
Do a brayer where, you know, it has different colors.
Yes.
So we can break up all of that purple business going on there. Okay, this is lovely.
Yeah, don't mess with that one up.
Don't mess it up, but I'm telling you right now, the right color over it. I haven't decided what it is yet, so we'll just put that over here.
I think like a turquoise or like the turquoise phthalo or even a Van Dyke brown or a red iron oxide. Like you need to stick with those.
I'm thinking the red iron oxide probably isn't such a great one because you've already got that. But what I could do is take the quinacridone, which is one stage darker than Westberg Sienna. I don't know. It's over there somewhere. Or plum. Purpley plum.
Hey, Casey.
But I don't know what to do with that right now, so I'm putting it over there. This doesn't matter what you do to it. It's going to be better than
we like those.
Now. Yeah, I love these. I feel no pressure whatsoever when I'm picking a color for these. It's like anything you put on there is going to make it a lot more interesting than what's there right now.
Just like to let everybody know that this is the perusal of the piles portion of the stream.
Hey, we're tweaking.
Yeah, I know. But we peruse before we do.
I like this one enough that I don't want to, and the same with that.
We got some new folks. I just want to let them know what's happening.
Okay, now this one is really a really good candidate for a ombre where you're doing the blues on this side and maybe oranges on this side to kind of reverse engineer the. Yeah. Okay, we've got more than enough here. All right, I'm done.
She's done perusing, y'all.
I'm done perusing. There's still, you can see the pile continues.
As it do.
As it do.
Kind of good thing because I do need packets. So as you have perused through this, you may be receiving some of these in your orders. I
made some the other day.
I don't know if you know this, but we got a business going on and people kind of like it. And I like that they do. Each and every order receives a little packet
from
curated, cut, built, generated.
Okay.
by P over here.
Yeah.
And then you get a little tiny stencil with it too. And I got a new little tiny stencil because I get bored of putting the same ones, and then because we have our repeat customers, I'm like, oh my god, how many of these things do they have? And they're probably totally sick of this one.
Oh, so what's
and then I wonder what they do with all of their I have this vision that some folks, let me know if I'm right or wrong about this. This is like just me as I'm putting together orders. I think about, you know, where's this going? And are they going to be like, oh my God, seriously, I have this one like 20 times. And then I was thinking like if you could tape them together or like, you know, what do you do with all your little freebie stencils?
Well, you can just keep using them and build up a patina on them and glue them down.
And then glue them down.
That's always a possibility. I'm going to have a little drink of water here. I've had way too much coffee. All right. Yeah, let's get on with it here. Oh, look at this.
And there's another one on the plate.
I'm telling you what, mashup is just...
It's a mighty fine.
It's a mighty fine stencil. If you have a gauze, you need a mashup because that kind of helps you along.
Yeah.
With the whole...
Hey, Seeker, if you look, Cookie W, that's Mo. She put the clean care in use. If you go to that link, it will give you information. And then there's even a video done by Eddie, the king of the nerd, on that page.
All right.
I did do my hair different. Yeah, this thank you. It's making me, it's too long and it's in my face. So you're seeing more forehead than you normally get to.
Okay, what do I love about this? I love the colors. I absolutely love the colors. I think this just turned out, and I can't even remember how I got this. But it was done it was done Sunday, right? Because some of this stuff was already on the plate. I think it was...
There's always leftovers.
Yeah.
And brayer off.
Anyhow, so I think this is beautiful. Look at this. Out pulled up the
there's furry edges.
Furry edges. I'm always excited about that. Gosh, that looks good with that.
Yeah.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. And then of course I do have another thick pile of stuff over here, brayer offs and etc. etc. All right.
Suggest create a range of small single number stencils for the packages, then randomly add them so we could collect a set. I thought about doing something like that, and even like creating like an option where like I already have a all of them cut, and then you could select, because like, you know, on certain orders, like it's just a little freebie. You know how like the makeup people do. Well, I don't know if all y'all know about that, but the makeup people are always trying to throw in a little freebie thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes they let you pick what the freebie thing is, which is kind of cool.
Okay, I think that's good. I can stay away from that edge over there.
Becky, she trades hers in swaps and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That would be kind of a fun thing over Makers. Be like, all right, hey, I've got 5 of these. Why don't you show me what you got? We can do a little swappy.
Yeah, there you go.
For the ones that you don't have. Because there are ones that maybe in the very beginning you ended up with a few of them, but like we don't really cut them much anymore.
Okay, I think I've got that cleared off. Good. Got my other piece.
Ooh, Cynthia's gonna do a little. She has an idea on something to do with them, and she's gonna do a video. Well, you must please post that over in Makers and let us know.
Absolutely.
And Margie says it doesn't matter to her. She loves them. Yes, okay. Mini stencils and new boo boos.
All right, so we need to identify the print that we're going to be printing onto here. So we talked about this. We talked about having more orangey up here and more bluey down here.
Dewy.
Bluey dewy.
Chewy.
And what I took that away because I didn't want Caleb to have to deal with all the stuff on the table.
That's right, Becky. That could be a little extra swap.
What is it?
It's like, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. We might swap.
No comment.
Well, I always feel bad using some of y'all other, like the designers. I try to only use PM Artist Studio stuff just because, I don't know.
Okay, now I have to refresh my memory. Where am I going?
What are you done?
Where do I want
Top blue, bottom. No, sorry, bottom blue, top orange. At this point, it was you had it turned around.
Yeah, I did.
But I might take you up on that because sometimes I'm like, all right, I need a new one. She just hit the camera. The paint thing holds the camera arm. It's part of the system.
It is.
The Griswold system. Well, and Rhonda's, I do like her funky leaf was one at one point in time, and it's one of the bigger ones. That was before we went to the more standard like squares, because it's just we get the most out of a sheet. Hey, Lori girl. Aw, thank you, Becky.
Okay.
And thank you, Rhonda. Y'all are so
Now,
sweet.
I'm getting that out there and off of this because y'all know that brayer offs are really important.
Yes.
And it's kind of nice I cleaned this off so I can put my brayer over here.
You all situated there?
I'm getting situated.
Okay. Look at this. Doesn't that look... Go Broncos! That's what my brother would say.
And I love the reverence with which Caleb brayers. And I'm just like, you know, a mad... And bless his heart, I didn't tell him it was okay if you go off the page.
Yeah. I think that's why he was braying the way he was.
Yeah, because he was being respectful.
I obviously didn't understand why the paint was everywhere in the way that it was.
And I love this kind of an ombre because it informs you. It informs you what happens when you mix blue and orange together.
That one kind of hits on a Van Dyke kind of brown situation.
Greeny business. Oh, yeah. And this is why you have papers.
That's because your
papers and papers and
your
papers.
orange has more yellow in it. That's where you get the green.
Yeah. That's true.
I know things.
She does. All right, now I have to make sure that I put this down the right way here. Yammered on about that for 15 minutes and then slap it down there and it's going the wrong way.
Yeah. Lizette says she loves the blend zone.
The what zone?
The blend zone. I like that. It's where the two colors meet.
Oh, yes.
That's the blend zone. The BZ. If you know, you know.
Okay, I really want this to pick up. So I'm brayering extra hard. Or baroning extra hard.
Yeah, I think next time Caleb comes, we need to have him put a little more pressure.
Yes, he does.
I think he was being real easy with it.
He was being very cautious with the he didn't want to injure anything. Oh, look at this.
Oh, and I love that transfer read, you know, because it takes some, leave some.
Yes, and especially on these ones that have dimensional textured surfaces. And
you're going to get more of that.
That's why I'm using the fatter stencil with the larger openings.
And that added pressure helps with getting that.
Yes, it does. Now, Kate, this is going to go away and dry.
I see you took you took the rainbow earrings back.
Hey, they were on the...
Oh, were they? Oh, I must have left them up here.
Yeah.
I haven't worn those in a while.
I figured that you decided you were going to reshare my earrings with me.
Yeah. What's next?
What is next? Okay, so kind of the same thing except on this one. It's like I said, it really doesn't matter what we do on top of this one. But we need to be cognizant and
I
I'm
say
aware.
go more magenta.
You must have been reading my mind. Now, in order to do that magenta, I'm going to put the paint down first because we've got some interesting, I noticed that we had some left over there and I think Caleb would be okay with this.
Well, you can holler at him. He is down there.
He is?
I think so. Caleb?
What?
Well, and he could come
I have a question.
because he's got one on the plate. He can tell me what colors he wants to use on this leftovers on the plate. Because he has this one that we didn't get back to.
Yeah.
Because we were waiting for it to dry.
Yeah, because that's is that Payne's Gray? Or
I think so.
no,
no,
that's just black.
I think that this was the Era black.
Yeah.
Not, sure. Okay, so the one we're talking about here, Caleb, is this. Because it was a leftover also. Do you want me to save that for you? Or you want to tell me what colors to use?
You do it. I want to see.
Okay.
Would you want to take the chair over there and watch her from the side?
All right, you guide me. You tell me. Because I just did a really excellent, look at this,
Oh, that's really
ombre.
Cool. That looks really cool.
Here.
And here, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Doesn't that look cool? Okay, now, Caleb, the other thing, we should talk about this. This is great. I'm so happy you're up here. What I can do
Now he's supposed to be working on orders, but
because
No, I'm on this one right now.
oh god,
so folks ordered that.
don't even talk about
Don't even
that
show
one. Mariah won't even let me use it.
it. Don't.
When I get it out, she has this.
Carrie says purple and magenta.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to because, and this is going to be something we're going to have to let it dry. Because what I'm doing is I'm putting down another layer. We'll let that dry. Then we'll have a final full layer.
Okay.
Now this is what I like to do this where you've got fluid and heavy body, and when fluid and heavy body interact with each other, you have a different dispersion of your paint. So what I'm thinking here is my fluid purple high flow in this, and then maybe
That's the dioxazine.
that's the
purple.
dioxazine, and then go with a quinacridone red.
I think that's great.
Is that good?
Yeah.
We have a
And I
purple.
might even squirt a little bit of the ooshy gushy stuff out there. Just depends on what's happening. But you'll see. Oh, and I need to do that too. Make sure my stencil's down.
I did some gel printing last night at home.
Oh, did
Oh,
you?
you did?
I did. I had a successful little run.
Nice.
I had to
Did you clean your
it took a
plate?
minute. No, I had to just keep going over the same stuff.
Okay, well, I'll show you how to, or I'll send you the little videos on how to clean it.
All right.
Well, we might do a plate cleaning here.
And I got packing tape. I should send a roll of packing tape with you.
Is
It's
that
not
what
the
you use?
noise. It's not the noiseless stuff,
Oh,
unfortunately.
he probably doesn't care about that. I don't even care about that. What bothers me is that one tape smells bad. I don't know. It has
The new tape?
an odor to it that's.
Well, I couldn't find the noiseless.
Oh,
Sometimes these things are not available.
this is true. This is very true. Okay, now we need El Grande.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't like the noisy tape. Darcy says the noisy tape works better. And it was funny because, like, when Izzy was looking for the tape there, I love this so much I can't tell you. And I'm sure Becky's just having a moment. So I pulled some tape off and she goes, "Oh my gosh, that was so loud." And I'm like, "I know, this is not the noiseless tape." That looks fabulous. Don't get it stuck. We need that. You got more plans.
I do. Oh, did you
Yeah,
hear
you
it?
hear it?
You see it?
That's
Pulls off
Especially-
a layer of.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Well, that happens with the fluid, especially, and you know, it's kind of brand new stencil, and there's just all the little factors there that could get, you know, get yourself in trouble. See,
That's
even Mo
looking really
Mo couldn't
cool.
deny the awesomeness of that.
That
Technically,
looks
it's not
nice.
pink. We'll go with
Okay.
that.
Well, now we must put that aside, and that must dry.
But the purple will win her over, I'm sure. Yeah. Careful, there's a cat. He's got things to say.
Kitty! Hi,
Hey.
kitty.
No, come here.
Aw, you sweet kitty. Okay. Thank you, Caleb.
Yes.
Back-
That was cool.
Back to yes.
Back to this.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, my goodness. Look at.
Yeah, you need to work that out. Well, you got to show it, like flip it the other way for the big, you know, the top cam. Yeah, there you go. A little further down. You know, yeah, it's getting clogged.
Yeah. And you can tell that when you here.
Mhm.
See, look at here.
Yeah,
no.
see? Come here. Psst, psst.
Don't
Billy.
rub on the paint.
Come here. Psst, psst, psst. I know. Come here.
No. Okay. Now we're back to it.
Thanks, Yuta. This is my flat, sad hair, but thank you. It's very sweet. Even P was like, oh, I like your hair. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, we could have talked about
Mhm.
cleaning a plate here, but
I'm just going to send him the little short.
the whole thing about it is that
And
he
give him-
needs some pack. If he doesn't have the packing tape,
Yeah, I don't give him
because,
back.
good Lord, if he uses, and especially with that squishy,
Soft,
you know,
kitty,
Caleb has
kitty,
the
kitty.
crap plates that the
Yeah.
ushy gushy ones. I should really just give him one of the. 'Cause, I mean, for heaven's sakes, you should support your starving artist and upcoming artist at some point.
Yeah.
I don't have to do all four sides of this because I'll just move this over and center it down here and avoid all that other.
Yeah, but the reason that P was doing that, and one of the reasons that you want to kind of keep those edges cleaned up, is that's where the paint does start to build up. May not be a big deal, but then all of a sudden you have a very beautiful, wonderful print there. And then you're like, hey, I'm going to pull this. And then the edges don't really crack as well as they should. And then you got a real situation where it tears it, rips it, you know, catches on it. There's just runners happen, all sorts of stuff. And it's all because of that extra painting business that is built up
Yeah.
around the edge.
Yep.
Oh, bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging.
Okay, so really what I want to do here is use I wanted to do this the other day and I just forgot about it when, you know, we were pulling out paint here.
Yeah.
Oh, I did tell Caleb about that one. I didn't tell him about this. Okay. We're going to go with this over the whole thing.
This is Pabeo.
Pabeo 358, and it is semi-transparent. Depends on how far you brayer it out.
Yeah, if you leave it thick, it's going to be opaque.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a good. Probably more than I needed, but I'd rather have a little extra. There.
Caleb's watching now while he's cleaning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I love it. This is a paint we should have used, Caleb. In fact, I may just hook you up with a tube of this because I think I've got some extras.
I think so.
And I would feel really good about that. This is a lovely, lovely, lovely turquoise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds awesome, Yuta.
When I do this over here on this padded surface, what's kind of cool is it does imprint and leave a factual surface there that when you print it the next time, you'll be able to see that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of cool.
So she has one of those pieces of the fun foam.
Yeah.
underneath, and then she's taped it down. Or is that the silicone mat?
This is actually fun foam and silicone.
Oh, she
so
doubled
it's like
up.
a
It's all
whammy.
the things. Mm-hmm. Well, Josh is at college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm. She went to Tech. I did too, but barely.
Yeah, well, I didn't really get into any of the extracurricular activities because
You were an adult person with children.
I was an adult person with children, and I didn't have time to.
Yes. The
I'd
college life.
I'd already done that at my first.
Yeah.
Like, I was on academic suspension for the first semester at Tech because my grades were so low. And I ended up with like a 3.2, I think.
Nice.
Well, I was a lot more serious about doing things back then.
Yeah. Ooh, that's awesome.
Look at that, Caleb. You like that color?
Remember, he's on the delay.
Oh, he's on delay.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hand this off to Mariah, and she's going to give it to you.
The paint.
The paint.
Oh, okay, nice. I'll use that then.
But that look, I think.
Yeah, that looks super.
looks super cool. Okie dokie. Now we're just going to leave that on there. I don't know if it's going to make a hill of beans difference. But, you know, eventually we'll be able to pick it up. Okay, we're going to stencil number 2 that is airier, has smaller lines, little bitsy pieces of,
Yeah.
you know, it's just...
This is a 358. It is the iridescent green blue in the Dyna series of the Pebeo.
Okay, I want transparent white.
I don't know what's up with the cat. I think he followed Caleb and is like, hey, since you're
You
here in the
haven't
kitchen,
petted me.
you're in the kitchen.
Listen,
there's
does
some
Caleb,
things.
does he have a cat allergy? Joshua did. And the cat loved Joshua.
Yeah.
Cats love you. I swear to God, they know if you have a
Yeah.
allergy. Okay, I have to find my white.
I'm gonna fluff the hair out. It's looking
I have
like
to
it's
find
just
my
getting flatter and
my
flatter.
watery white here. I don't know why it's disappeared in the mix. Oh, that might be interesting. I haven't used that one for. I need to add balls to this. Excuse me, I'm gonna. Do
Pardon me while I add my balls to this paint.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
If you know, you know. Those are the balls.
These are the balls.
Sue sent us those balls.
Thank you, Sue, our fairy godmother. And the reason is because the dadgum, interference hangs out at the bottom there and won't integrate.
Yeah. Just interferes. And Sue.
I like a Rottweiler with a rat. Well, I don't know that that's having a significant effect. Oh, I'll tell you who is. I learned about this from Patty Tolley.
Oh, this
Adding
stuff.
it, yeah, a little bit of that interference to the water mix.
No, that's the other one. That's the iridescent fine gold.
Yes.
And if you do that, then you get the turquoisey connect.
Yeah,
That's what you were thinking.
This is very. All right, let's have a little phthalo. See some of your thread here behind everything else here, and see what happens when we mix these two together. This might be interesting. Okay, yes, it's very runny. Runny.
Now she's happy. Yes, the iridescent fine bronze. Thank you, Eddie. Plus water gives you that turquoise patina. Yes.
And if you do it right, it separates out and look so cool. But
Yes.
I'm sucky at that. I've never really been able to get it to perform and do what I've watched.
I have a bottle of it. I don't know why this hair won't stay where it's supposed to stay today. I think I have a spray bottle of it.
I think you do too. Oh my gosh. Great. Brayer off. I mean, flop off. Okay, the one that I was going to put down, I'm not putting that down, not putting that down. All right. We're going to take this really boring blue here. My paper off my pups. Since I started using these as actual collage material, I'm not so reticent. And I mean, I don't know, Mariah, are these really expensive?
What are we?
These boxes of deli paper?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on. Well, I'll tell you their current. I don't like to do that, but
It changes in
changes.
15 minutes.
sniffly.
So, no, don't quote us on the price.
Yeah, just, look at the date of this stream if you're watching in a replay or something.
And see that? I'm putting that away because look at that.
Yeah, like right now
so beautiful.
It's $19.89, and it used to be about $15, I think.
But that thing will last you
That's true. Very long time.
6 months, if not more.
Probably longer, because you have to think about how much Pete gel print. It's daily.
Yeah. I have lots of those. I have a shoebox full. Isn't that, look at that.
That's awesome.
See those cool,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm going to put this over here because it's rolling and it has to be dry before I unroll it.
Yeah, it is the bronze.
And this is wonderful here. So let's just add some. This is not going to, okay, that is not a good candidate for that. But look at this. This is very cool too.
Oh, you got to come back and watch. If you weren't here yesterday, Caleb came up with some really great prints.
He really, really did. Oh, it's very, very proud of him on that.
He debuted yesterday.
Okay, I still want something transparent here. But I really want to stay in this greeny. And here's my color that
I do. I love this color.
I can never tell you how I made
not
this
this
color because it was just this and that. And
Mm-hmm.
what was I trying to do? I was trying to make it.
Was it for one of the color combos?
Maybe so. Anywho,
Yeah.
yeah. This is going to be green on green.
It's kind of a sap green.
Yeah, it kind of is. And
Maybe a little lighter than a sap green.
and
but-
this is Caleb. I don't know if he's watching down there, but I tried to get enough paint on there that I wasn't picking up what's already down there. And I'm hoping that this is enough.
Because if your brayer's kind of sticky with the paint, and then you just go directly to the paint or to the gel plate, it will roll up the print or whatever's down there.
It'll pull up the paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
What? Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Look at that brayer. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
It's looking
And
good.
I
Weird little. Yeah, I think that's some of the stuff that you were trying to avoid.
think it was, and see, it woofed over there.
It woofed.
I have a lot of woofing going on here with this AC business.
Better than being hot.
Oh, yes. I can deal with woofing all day long. Hot. Yeah, not so much. Okay, I can use that again, I think. Let's see if this is going to pick it up. Oh, I think it is. Most of it.
You'll notice in the heavier paint areas, it leaves stuff behind. That's so pretty.
And can you see the
Yes.
textural quality of the different
Paints.
paints? Okay, now we're going to put this aside and allow this to dry because this is going to be one of those ones that we bring back at some point.
You've got 35 minutes.
We can do it. What did I do? Oh, there it is. And see, you know, sometimes you see the texture when you put your stencil down in your paint. That's what we're creating here. Yeah. Can you see it?
It looks so good too.
Yeah, it does. Oh, and look at this side. Can you see that shimmery? But here's where the paper was. Those little light areas there.
That's paper.
That's where it pulled off that top section of the paper.
Did you tell them about us, Sherry?
Who's she telling?
Well, she directed a wedding last Saturday, and there were lots of Texans there. She asked them if they know us.
Oh, well, good. Did that?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to find out. You never know. We've not been, like, recognized in public yet.
True that.
Any day now.
Okay, I'm kind of on a purple kick here, but I'm really wondering.
She did ask them if they knew where Saxy was. Did they?
Well, if you live in West Texas.
There is a good chance they might know you. That's true.
Okay.
No, and they did not know of PMAS. But, you know, yeah, us.
They're lost.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to get a little. All right, so we've got titanium white in high flow.
It's good stuff.
Just a drizzle. You know, like the syrup. IHOP. Except not
Hey, there's a new brunch place, like breakfasty, brunchy place over by the Kroger off of 78. Need to go check it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there's a really the other new one we went to was really good too. I liked it. It's over by the Lowe's. Used to be the Cajun kind of place. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so some Fort Worth people, Galveston, all right. Yeah, we don't have mountains like that around here. Ooh, I love this. I love this mix. So good.
I don't know that I'm going to get a whole lot of
stuff off there,
but you know, you don't know till you try.
That's right.
And look at how interesting this is.
Yeah.
And this is putting the opaque white in the middle with transparent.
It gives a softer blend zone.
Yeah. That's
going to start using that, Lizette. I like that blend zone.
Okay.
The BZ.
Put that down over there. I don't want to use that one. Don't want to use that one. Don't want to use that one. Oh, come on. This might. I don't know if this is perfect or not, but.
Oh, and it was crazing.
I'm just driving me crazy. It's too little for my.
Oh, it's in between. Like it doesn't fit a finger.
Yeah. And I don't like. It's from my Mimi, and she had arthritis.
Oh, her knuckles were crazy big.
Heart.
I can remember that about her.
You know, it comes from wringing out clothes. I just think about, the modern conveniences we have, and what she would hold my hands and she would say, "Oh, you just have such beautiful hands," and she would.
Oh, don't get smushy on me, woman. Wow. See, and if you hadn't put that white in the middle, those would have just kind of blended in. Sort of like those lower ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cat's yelling at Brad. He's very upset about, but people are in the kitchen and not feeding him something. That's really what I think he's upset about.
I don't really understand that, because he is not a...
Oh, yeah, we got the K. Rogers.
Doesn't eat people food.
Mm-hmm.
But he does like to lick the ice cream spoon.
I don't think you're supposed to do that, but he's old, I guess, whatever.
Just picked up, that little bit out there in the middle. And
love it.
I don't know that that's the end all be all, but look at this.
Mm-hmm. That's fabulous, too. Yeah.
I mean, we are getting really good.
Hello, Julie Parker.
And print offs here. And that one, okay. Now we need to do something different here. Okay, I'm going to put this down because I want to get lines. Okay, I need white.
Cheryl says it's also genetic. Her Nana had huge knuckles, and so did her mother. And now her daughter's kind of showing signs.
Really?
Yeah.
I just know that my grandmother, she grew up in the Depression. And it wasn't an easy time to be raising two kids and
living on the farm.
Yeah, living on the farm. And a husband who wasn't always really present. I'll just say that and leave it.
Had extracurricular activities.
Lots. Until he, was
in town.
Older.
Yeah.
And
bye, Jenny. Thanks for hanging.
I had a lot better relationship with my grandmother than I did my mother. And my grandmother and I shared, she loved, going antiquing and thrift storing, and my mother would just as soon.
Oh, no, she liked new things. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't want any of that old stuff, she said. And I, giving her the dues, she probably, I don't know, she would, my mother never talked about her childhood a whole lot. And I think that there was lots of trauma.
Yeah.
There that we were never, ever privy to because she didn't talk about it. My family was one of those, ignore it and it'll go away.
Oh, see, Joanne says she has a pretty old cat, and the vet says just let him have his way. You get to a certain age, and you're like, you know what? Let's just eat the ice cream and
lick the tuna can. And
lick the tuna can. Although he is really funny. He doesn't eat people food. Like, even if you offer it to him, he's like, I don't want that.
He might sniff it.
Yeah, but he really isn't into it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he does like the tuna.
And he does like a potato chip.
He does like a potato chip. And I think it's just the saltiness of it that makes him. Now, this was probably a little heavy duty on the, but it still comes through. Look at that.
Oh, I love that. And I like the texture of coming through
in the because it's that,
that
whatever there. Okay, we're gonna grab another one because I think I can. But look at this. This is gonna, and this will pick up. That was not open paint, by the way. It was just regular. But addressing Caleb, if he's still watching, I think one of the things about gel printing is that you just have to be able to get to the point where, well, number one, you understand your paints. That's the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with the gel plate. It's understanding how your paint is going to interact with the prior surface and then predicting where you want it to go on down the road.
Oh, that's cool.
Doesn't that look? And you remember what a ho-hum print that was? Okay, and I'm just grabbing them over here randomly, really seriously. I'm not even. Okay, we're going to see if we can get a. Probably won't, but that's okay. The last one that we had on here wasn't too whippy-do either.
Yeah.
Look the back of that. I think it was like a brayer off. And then I did a little bit of sketchy stuff there that I was working on.
Some things. There's
there's got a lot of things going on here on both sides. But look at this.
Look at that. Ooh, Halloween. Here we come. It's funny. Getting chuckles. I do love some hummus. Just saying. The baby loves hummus too. Very nice. And there's more.
And there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Okay, now at this stage, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put this away, let this dry. And how do I know that it's time to do that? I just know that because I've done it.
Yeah.
A bunch of times. All right, now let's check out Caleb's. We probably need to, I'm not going to ask him about this because I already have my idea on what I'm going to use to pull this with, and it's something that I really think that he's going to be down with.
I was wondering how you were gonna. I figured Eddie would answer it.
What?
So Michelle, she says the baby. Yeah, the baby's my baby. That's Izzy, but she's not really a baby. She's 8 years old. But
she'll be a baby when she's
our baby.
25.
Right. And then Eddie says Michelle, Mariah's daughter, Izzy. And I thought he was gonna be smart and be like, I don't know if you know this, but Mariah had a baby. It's a joke around here.
It is a joke around here, but you know what? I was reading this article about pregnancy and what happens with women. It takes like 6 years for you to completely recover from the effects of pregnancy. Y'all know that?
Y'all know that?
And you know,
I should be good now.
I just imagine these women who just had babies, you know, year after year after year. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty fabulous. Yeah, I like it. And it does. It really messes with your brain.
So that they never really recover.
I don't know if
they have another.
I don't know if it's, you know, that. Oh, I think you came at it too quick, but okay.
Too quick. Too late.
A little murdery over there. Yeah. Oh, and we're happy you're here. It's a good time being in the live stream.
Yeah.
And if you do want to get note up on terminology that we do use here in the streams and throughout PM Artist Studio, over on Makers, all of us in this community, we do have the PM-isms glossary. And just as I say this and you hear it, there probably will be a link to it over there in chat. Cookie Wookie, that is Cookie W there, and that's Mo. She will drop that link in there, and it should get you some giggles.
Hold off more of that here because that.
Yeah, you wanted that.
I wanted it, but I didn't get it.
That is some crazy stuff right there. That is not where I thought that one was gonna go, but
hey,
it's interesting.
It's got some floating things there, and look at this even here. See, Caleb, are you seeing this? Is it on the screen yet? Yeah, it is, because I'm looking at it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's the lime green and the one that Mariah saved for you. I should give you that lime green, too, because I've got another one of those.
I really like the one with the white.
Yeah, the... Oh, goodness. Yeah,
look what
you have a little paint over there. And yeah, I know. I'm with you, Cheryl.
Okay, that's going to go and set up there.
You got 20 minutes.
I've got 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Graham liked it. Cheryl and I are on the fence, and we're kind of a...
No?
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
I didn't love it.
Well, what did you not love about it?
I don't... Like, it's kind of one of those things you just gotta have, like... I don't know what you do with it, sort of deal. Like, it's great on its own or whatever, but, like, it's gotta have a special project to, you know, meet those requirements.
Well, I think Caleb's up for that.
Caleb's up for that.
Yeah, I think he is. Look at this. So, see those little particles out there? Those little...
Yeah,
you know, this looks like you're looking at under the microscope at germs.
Germs.
James. Okay. Now what? Oh,
Eddie loved it.
thank you, Eddie. Okay, so we've got some leftover here from yesterday from Caleb. But this is a good thing to do.
He I think he wanted to save those for something. Remember, he was...
Caleb, do you want me to save this plate for you? I can grab another one.
No, you can use that.
He says you can use it.
Well, I'll just grab another one. There's no worries. This has got... Oh, I forgot. What did I do with that print? You know the one I pulled? Did you know the one that had the gooky stuff around it?
I mean...
It got assimilated. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I put them, you know, in different places. And anyway, I don't know.
I love the way that looks.
It does. Doesn't it look good?
Looks good.
Just kind of made me feel like I
Fire and ice.
do some more of that. Yeah.
Fire and ice.
Okay, indanthrine blue. Okay, this is a fast dryer.
Okay, so these Liquitex,
But now I have added airbrush medium to it.
which has helped. But before they
Yes.
were very fast drying. And it's the Liquitex, what is that? Soft body or what
Soft,
do they? Yeah.
They call it soft body. And it's indanthrine blue.
Keep in mind, blues of all sorts, of all brands, typically dry faster than, you know, some of the other colors and things.
Okay, so here's my burnt orange, quinacridone burnt orange in
Not that I'm aware of.
soft body acrylic. I like these two colors together because when you mix them, you get some interesting, you get those cool bands of where they're kind of neutralizing each other. And so I think what I'm going to do here is randomly put this out here. So I have that dotty effect.
Yes.
That is quinacridone burnt orange. It doesn't have anything added to it yet.
Yes.
And this is a lot more squishy. Oh, look at those little bubbles.
Bye, Carrie. No worries.
This is kind of cool because you can just put these in the middle of these little spotty things.
The pebbles.
The pebbles. All right, that's probably enough paint to do 3 or 4, but we don't care.
That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I was gonna say, hit that corner. There you go.
I always miss that corner, don't I?
Yeah.
And that's the corner I always miss. It's underneath my arm.
This is just such a cool... Caleb did such a good job.
I'm pressing really hard over here.
And I'm very nervous about that.
Well, you should be.
But you know, we're coming up to
I saved it.
You did. It was starting to. But
It
that
was
looks so cool.
It was. Okay, we're gonna grab one of these. No, we're not. Yes.
Scratch that.
Scratch it.
Oh, no. I don't know about this, y'all.
Live dangerously. This is why I have paint on my computer up here, because I flipped the
stencils on it.
fan without the content. He says, "What happened?" I said, "Well, I don't know exactly when it happened, but it's a build-up."
Sorry.
Oh, now come on. That is absolutely
okay. I thought that was going to be horrible, but it is not horrible.
Fantastic. And look at this. This is going to dry. Caleb, look at this. And look at this. This is
actually really cool.
Yeah. And I thought it was going to be horrible. I really did.
brayer off. Oh my gosh, look at all these wonderful prints that we have. Okay, so this is going to dry. And the cellularization of each of those little pebbly forms there is just so beyond wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And that occurred because of the paint and the brayering.
Yep.
And putting it down with the stencil. Word. Okay, what do we have here? Did that one. And I'm saving that one for Caleb. I'm going to use this one. I could go ahead and do this one. Surely it's dry by now. It wasn't open white. I've got my my acrylic things are
I know. I want to come live with you, Sue.
Why does this feel so heavy?
Oh, do you have, is the other one stuck to it?
I think so.
No. I don't see two things there.
Okay. All right, here we got white.
You're just feeling weak. Are you feeling weak?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know why this feels so heavy. Okay, so you see what we've got going on here. And of course, this is going to, you won't be able to see it today because we're going to put it down on there and I'll let it dry on the plate. So let's talk about this.
Ew. All right, you got 10 minutes to work it out, lady.
I think I can do it.
Okay.
All right, so what are we thinking here, Mariah?
I think what you should do is put down your iridescent medium.
Not do that.
Don't do that, yeah.
Iridescent medium?
Yeah, and then that way it'll be shimmery, but then the white should be, you know, like not shimmery. And that'll be cool.
Okay, so
maybe.
You're talking about something like this?
Yeah. Well, or do something, then I love it when you ask me and then you don't want to do what
I do, but I just like to get your idea.
Okay, here, I got another one for you.
Okay. Well, what I could do is I could ombre.
Yeah, I think you should.
I could ombre with this at the top here.
Mm-hmm.
Come in with...
And then like do the hot pink at the bottom.
Hot pink at the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is going to be...
It's going to be one of those prints where she's like, I mean, she thought you were going to, you know, she thought I was going to be wrong. And then,
giggles,
you know.
and shiggles.
Mm-hmm.
BS going on there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go with this darker pink. I just don't like this stuff.
I know you don't.
Plus, it stinks.
I like it.
I know you do. And and then we do know it's totally sheer. See that?
Mm-hmm. I'm worried
both
about
of
your
them.
other situation there. You're just going to
This one?
obliterate it. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's semi. Depending on how you brayer.
Yeah.
Semi. Okay, we're going to go with Mariah's wishes here.
I don't think we have 360. Do
What?
we have Pebeo,
No,
PBO,
I don't know what they're
360?
talking about there. Good Lord, have I even used this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, it's very sticky.
Got a good trinket.
Well, not really. I
Hey, Heather.
busted it up getting it off. It's kind of a... All right, now I have to refresh my memory. Okay,
Mhm.
down here we're going with the pink.
Becky was on board with you doing the darker pink.
Well, I think I'm going to regret not doing the darker pink.
I don't think
But,
so.
and then we're going to do this at the top.
Mhm.
Okay, find me another one to do in the middle.
Let's all move to Portland.
Oh, let's do.
Mm-hmm.
Except they're going to fall off into the ocean along with California. You realize
She
that.
thinks that. I don't know. I mean,
I
I think we got
watch
time.
these scary shows about.
Yes, she does.
you know,
And I'm
those-
like, dude, would you stop watching that crap? I don't think that's happening anytime soon. You got time.
I'm like,
That's my feelings on it. Like,
I don't know. I'm convinced that's what's going to happen here.
Mhm.
Okay. What are we going to do here in the middle so we don't muck it up
Yeah.
and have it turn into like brown?
oh, it's like a blue black. No, I don't. Wait, do we have that one?
What?
We do have that one. Yeah, we got that.
It's too
yeah,
too
it's
strong.
yeah, I mean, this thing's like, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do
Opaque.
here in the middle is I'm just going to use the Ara in Blue Pearl. Because the middle of this is already pretty interesting. And it's just that we need the outside,
Mhm.
the top and the bottoms. Okay, Mo.
She's gonna cough up a fur ball here in a minute.
It's pink.
Get it down, lady.
Get her down.
Humor me. It's gonna be fabulous. I don't know. You may have to leave this one.
Oh, I'm going to have
Okay.
to leave this one. Yeah. This is and I don't know. I'm looking up there at the time. It seems
Yeah.
like that's okay. We can head out a little early.
Oh, bye,
today.
Julie.
Is that Julie Parker or Julie Torrance?
Julie Parker.
We were talking about that the other day.
I know. I told her we were talking about her.
It wasn't bad talk.
No.
Good talk. Getting a really nice pups going here. Look at that over there on that
Mhm.
edge. Oh, isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Look at that. I know she hates
Does
it that I was.
this
Yes,
feeling it?
this makes me feel
Okay.
happy.
Caleb, are you looking at this? You talk about some depth here.
That's awesome. It looks like wispy, like
Okay, does Caleb have this stencil or? I mean, this is another one that ends up a lot of perfectly imperfect.
yeah. He can dig in the IMPPs. In fact, we had to cut 4 of them the other day and finally got one. Hey, y'all need to spray the mats, by the way.
Oh, because the
Yeah, it
this
took
one isn't-
4.
Okay, now this is kind of interesting here because you're getting this lovely violet,
Mm-hmm.
and then down here you're getting this lovely turquoise.
Yeah, I think it's fab.
It's a lot better than I thought it was
I
going to be.
mean, whoever picked those colors just seems
Yeah,
like they know what
wow.
the heck they're doing.
Now there's a lot of different layers there, stencil wise,
Yeah.
folks. So, just say,
Mhm.
all right, let's bring this back. What is this?
You got 6 minutes. This is that crazy one.
It still feels cold. That's your clue.
Oh, we've already got like people decorating here too.
People decorating for Halloween?
Oh yeah, the one house that does like, they've got some new things out. And they've been, and Brad's like, man, they are like legit. So they put out like little flag markers, like where they're gonna put things. Like, we have to get serious around here, y'all. I told Brad to ask Caleb if he would. Hey, Caleb, you want to help Brad do the Halloween thing? He's just not into it.
He's not into it.
I'm just not
We'll
into
pay
it.
you. Now, why am I missing a... Oh, it's up here. I put this up here because I wanted to save it. Okay, so remember this was the pink and yellow one?
Yeah, you should put that hot pink on that thing too. I think you should mix the hot pink with something else, just so that way it's like
has a little more oomph.
A little more oomph. But I love that so much.
All right, so let's pick. All right, so here we go. This is
funny, Eddie.
Magenta Metallic.
Yeah, mix that with the hot pink.
Okay.
You can do it.
I can do it. Can you hand me back the hot pink there? Are you hooking Caleb up with all of those?
Oh, no, I was just holding on to him. And
let me check my drawer over here.
Yeah, see which ones we have duplicates and stuff of.
Now, we don't of this. He can't have those.
No, we can't have. Yeah, I can't have my fluorescents.
I'm really thinking about doing yellow.
Okay.
And this is metallic yellow light.
But what's great about that metallic is, you know, y'all are always looking for a little bit more oomphy. I mean, there's no such thing as like an opaque yellow necessarily. I mean, unless you added a ton of white to it, but then it goes.
One of the ochres.
Right. You got to go either darker or super light.
Or add white.
Yeah. Which then you end up more like with a very like lemony color or whatever. But that metallic gets pretty close because it's a little heavier.
I'm going to go ahead and do one coat of this because I'm thinking about my pups here. I want to add that, but I'll get another one out here. A new one to really get the paint up and push the. And I think this is the other thing that Caleb was very light-handed with his baroning.
Yeah, he needs to get a little firmer. Rougher. Hear that, Caleb? Yeah. Here's buddy.
Oh, now that will be some wonderful stuff to use as
pup strips.
Wonderfulnesses there. Well, it's certainly
look at that. Looks like I was yelling.
Cheerful.
I love it. It gives me the happies. I mean, you could almost warm your hands on that thing.
Absolutely, it's kind of
look. It makes her like
burning the underneath of my chin here.
It is giving you a glow up.
Is this a color I should wear? No. I should not. Yes, he looks absolutely fantastic in this.
She does.
She's our little...
It's my little brown baby.
Brown baby. All right, y'all.
Hey, look at you. Well done.
Looky there, Mariah. All ready for the next round.
All right, my arty friends. So, here's the dealio. On Thursday, we will be debuting the stencils and stamps for October.
I can't read lips, so I have no idea what she's saying.
So if you know, you know.
Coercion is not leading.
But
Threats are not leading. Bullying is not leading.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisette.
So we will be back on Thursday.
Cheryl said
You can
much better
shop.
than I thought. Not Easter. Oh.
And yeah. So
Yeah.
new things. They're already out, is what I was saying. But you know, if y'all want to shop a little early, you can.
Will they be in the shop before?
They're out there right now. 'Cause
Oh.
I need the designers to look at their stuff and tell me if I need to fix anything.
Oh.
Let me know if I need to fix anything, y'all.
Oh, don't worry, I can cut it up. Is there any that I need to cut on?
I'm gonna
Prior
smack.
to?
I'm gonna smack you. You are not. All right, we'll be back. Until then,
Love ya.
like a
Long haul.
bye, guys.
Oh.